remember when he was just a boy, about 2 hours ago in the movie. Welcome to Hailstone Reviews, and my name is Austin Hale. Today we're reviewing the movie Boyhood. Boyhood is directed by Richard Linklater and stars Ethan Hawke, Eller Coltrane, and Patricia Arquette. And this movie is basically celebrating the growing up process of a boy from 6 years old to 18, what the troubles he has to go through, the things that he has to overcome in his time of growing up. Now the cool thing about this movie is this movie was filmed for a 12-year period. Basically, they would film these actors once a year for about 2 weeks, and then the next year they would come again and do the same thing until 12 years passed. So basically, we're actually seeing this kid grow up, and you start relating to this kid, and you start really getting to know him, and you really feel like you understand him because you get to see him actually grow up. It's a super cool process. The thing this movie does well is it avoids all cliches when it comes to drama movies. In a dramatic movie, some big thing would happen, and then this kid would have to overcome it, and it would be a bonding process. And yes, that does happen sometimes, but in an average life of a kid, he doesn't go through these extremely hard times. He has his difficulties that we can relate to. Now, the best thing about this movie is that I can relate to it personally because this kid is exactly my age. He ends the movie in 2014 at 18, so that's exactly my age almost. Ethan Hawke plays his father, who's an extremely relatable character. He's pretty much there just to be able to relate to because he makes awesome references to pop culture of the day. I love the pop culture references they make in this movie because it's modern culture. Like, there was this one scene where this little girl was sitting in this kitchen, she was singing High School Musical, and me and my friend just looked at each other and we were just like, no, because that's exactly what we would hear all the time when we were that age. And so it was just a fun experience to be able to go back in my head and just remember the times that I had to, that music was playing, that those references were made. Now, this movie has a great amount of hilarious moments, of serious moments. It mixes all together perfectly to make a really normal life for this kid. The only gripe I have about this movie, it is the tiniest thing ever. Sometimes a problem will go wrong in the movie, but since time has passed, you don't see where this person changed. Like, for example, you know, his mom gets married to this guy, and then the next scene he kind of plays a douchebag. And I'm wondering what happened in that year to make him turn from this kind of nice guy to this douchebag. But it kind of has to do that because you can't show every detail. So that is a extremely minor gripe that I have about this movie. Overall, fantastic movie. This movie is super relatable. If you were from the ages of 18 to 25 or something like that, you will be extremely into this movie because this will be your time period. You will remember these days. You will remember what you went through. This is one of the most fantastic movies I've seen in a long time. It deserves to be on a top 50 list of not only the year but of all time. So I'm going to give Boyhood a 10 out of 10. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh, you had a gripe about this movie. But guys, it's so minuscule that I have to give this movie like a 9.9999999 out of 10, and I'm not that kind of guy. So thank you for watching. Please click the like and subscribe button. Tell me what you thought of Boyhood, or if you haven't seen it, tell me what your favorite family movie is. What movie brought your family closer together that you would watch all the time as a kid? Put that in the comment section below. And as always, I'm Austin Hale, and I'll see you next time.